started raining on us like as a trip yesterday. It's been really hot and muggy, really nasty. We've been hiking up and down the Kyoto city countryside. Not countryside. Anyway, we've been hiking up and down Kyoto, looking at all these sites. We've mostly been to temples and stuff. We went to, I think, 2 different Shinto shrines, and then 3 or 4, maybe 5 Zen Buddhist temples. And we saw this one that was it was really small, but it was in the forested area, and it was covered in moss. Moss was just everywhere. It was really awesome. I have a video of it. I'll edit it into something. See how that goes. We saw 2 really big Zen gardens. I don't know if people walk by. But yeah, there are 2 really big Zen gardens in some of the Buddhist temples, and it was really awesome. It wasn't sand; it was mostly gravel. That was interesting. We went out to, I think the night after the last video, we went out to, we went out to this restaurant, and we had a nice sit-down dinner. We had 6 or 7 courses of just stuff that they just kept bringing us, tiny stuff, but it was still really good. A lot of tofu and soups, and the other people had fish and stuff like that. It's really good. And I think that night we met Yuki, who was our photography teacher. And let's see, we went out to this really tall Buddhist temple. It was the Beer Water Temple. And that was really cool. There's a stage up there, and they say that there's a phrase that says to jump off the what's the name of the place? Kiyomizu Terra stage. Kiyomizu is the name of the temple, Pure Water. And people used to jump off this stage, it's to take a chance, it's start a new business, take a chance. But I think the phrase originally started from people trying to commit suicide, and then they just happened to land and see how it was. And I'm gonna try this coffee. Coffee in can. That's what you'd expect. No cream or anything. Maybe I should have gotten that black. Let's go down this way. Yeah, people used to jump off the stage, and it's I don't know, it took me a while to get it out of the teacher, why people jump off the stage, but she's oh yeah, I guess they're for people trying to commit suicide. I was I didn't understand why you would want to jump off this stage. It seems silly. And down below the stage, they had this area that was the stage is it's a platform that goes out in the air, because it's on a mountainside, so there's lots of hilly terrain. And so I think you'd watch it from another spot, and then there'd be all this play action. It'd be out in sort of open air, suspended a little bit. But anyway, below that there's a big water fountain thing that comes out of the side of the mountain, and there's 3 streams. I think one's if you drink from them, one's for health, long life, and success. I think I drank from the health one. You're only supposed to drink from one of them, not all 3. We also went to Nijo Castle over there. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot of open space in there. I don't know, but we saw the nightingale boards, so that was really exciting. They were a lot quieter than I thought, but with everyone stepping on them, they sound like a flock of birds. It's kind of neat, but yeah, a lot quieter than I thought. And yeah, but they were had all these displays with downtown shopping yesterday because it was a free day. We went into Nishi Market, which is like another covered street similar to Sanjodori, which I think I took footage of. I haven't taken you through it yet, I don't think. I haven't posted that video. So disappointed. I wanted the Rainbow Mountain. Thought they'd have had it. Because that was the I posted this commercial, like a set of commercials on Facebook. I'll put them in the description bar at the bottom. Let's see what else. What else? Yeah, it's been really exciting. It's been really hot. Nice that it rained because now it's a little cooler. It's like more humid but cooler. So it's essentially the same, but it's a little cooler. Started getting YouTube ads in Japanese now. So along with the politicians that drive around, I've been seeing their faces on YouTube. That's kind of funny. So YouTube recognizes where I'm taking my data downloads from. I think it's kind of funny that when you see like everyone riding around on bikes, nobody is wearing a helmet. Sometimes little kids are wearing helmets, but people wear helmets on mopeds, but not on the bicycle. Instead, a lot of these women will wear this hat. It's like the same hat every time, where it'll be like a cylinder around this part of the hat, and then there'll be like a rim that goes around that's sort of like angled. It sort of looks like a fisherman's hat, but it's like a little stiffer or something like that. I don't know. It's the same hat every time. It's like either navy blue, beige, or black. Like they all wear this same hat. Let's see what else. We saw a festival in Gion, which is like the. I haven't told you about Gion, have I? Gion is like this. It's like a downtown area that's like a little more traditional. It's not like the skyscraper downtown. It's like traditional wood building front stuff, and there's like a whole bunch of restaurants down there, and like there's a main street, Shinjodori, I think, that there's like a lot of tourist shops and stuff, and we saw a couple Maiko and Geisha down there. Maiko is like a geisha in training, so the way you can tell the difference is like not only do they look a lot younger, but the Maiko will have a kimono on top, and then like they have like a second kimono underneath, so you can just like barely see the rim of it. And so like the Maiko one will be red, but the geisha one will be white on the inside. Yeah, and like I think one of the Maiko that we saw was like posing on a bridge for like a bunch of photographers, and like we'd like walk up to there and we started taking pictures and stuff, and like about five minutes in, because she was the photo shoot was like blocking the path that we wanted to take, and like about 5 minutes into us like looking at her and taking photos and waiting, this other guy's like comes up to us like, oh, no pictures please. I'm like, oh, good thing we already took all the pictures. So yeah, what was I talking about? Why have I Gion? Oh yeah, there was a festival in Gion. And they took this it's like a carried lighter. Anyway, it's like one of those things that you carry and you'd have someone sitting in, like for an emperor or something like. It was really small, and well, I think what they did was they took one of the statues from inside the Shinto temple, like up in what is it? Let's see if I have the name for that one. No, I don't have the name for that one. Anyway, they took this statue from inside the temple and they put it in one of the like carriage things, and they walked it like 10 blocks down to this river, and they pulled water out of the river from buckets like on top of this bridge, and I think they washed off the statue, and then they carried it all the way back up the hill, and like there was like a huge procession of people marching with them. They were all in white with like these little white headbands, and I think they had like a sort of martial art gi on top. It was they would all be white, and they had like a symbol on the back. I'm not sure what the symbol was. And then there'd be these guys carrying these huge, like, it's basically like half a telephone pole size, like, piece of, like, it's like bamboo that, like, they had cut into strips and then wrapped into a giant log. So it was like this big around and like probably a good 8 feet long. And they'd lit the front end on fire, and they'd start making, they would chant as they like walk down. They'd go hoito hoito. But I think the hoito hoito was like is like a chant that's just for this one, this particular march. Whereas like I think most of the time it's like show ye instead. So I don't know. It's kind of neat. And then like every once in a while they'd stop, and then they'd rock the carriage like back and forth like a seesaw. It was kind of neat. They had like police directing traffic so that like they could do this march down the street. And as the parade was like turning this one corner, I think one of the cops almost got burned in the face. He's like kind of standing there like trying to be all brave and stuff, but there was like a one of the burning logs like probably this close to his face. He's like but I don't think he's trying to like look like it didn't affect him or something. I don't know. So yeah, it's been a busy couple of days. We've slowed down a little bit. Like yesterday and the day before haven't been nearly as busy. We've been hiking so much. We went into this one place that was up and sort of to the northwest. There's like we went to the bamboo forest up there, like, and there was another Zen Buddhist shrine, and that up past the bamboo forest was where that moss temple I was telling you about before. And we went into this little cafe in there, and it was like all painted white. And I think everything that they made in there was like homemade. I think they made everything from scratch. It was really neat. I think they said that they'd only opened their cafe like last month, so that was neat. We had pizza in there. It was like Japanese pizza. None of the pizza has sauce here, I don't think, unless you ask for it. So, Kristen, you would like pizza in Japan. So yeah, I think that's about as exciting as it gets around here. It's really exciting, very exciting. Don't take my monotone for an impression that I'm bored. I'm not bored. It's very exciting here. So yeah, I guess that's my story. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope you guys are having a good time. Yeah, see you later.